Now that we have all seen the documentary, this is now your opportunity to ask some questions. The hatred that has been perpetrated toward us is the same hatred we perpetrate on one another, black on black. So as we're looking out, we also must look in.
A lot of the theme of this film is about bearing witness. And what does it mean to bear witness? And, for me, it was to go into that place, Auschwitz, that place that I advocated the same ideology that created it. And to walk in and amongst those buildings and to feel the energy and to feel the pain and to feel the suffering. As I said in the movie, I didn't want to go there to intellectually know Auschwitz. I wanted to go there and feel it.
I had the opportunity to visit Slidell, Louisiana, and they still have an active museum. They just did the implantation there for African Americans. And when I walked that plantation and I sat in cells where people were auctioned off, and I walked in churches and I seen the living quarters, I could still feel the eerie feeling of every person that walked and bled and died and sweating. And I encourage you, if you ever get the opportunity for you to go to this museum, because the feeling that you feel from empathy from when you actually went to Auschwitz, I believe you feel the same feeling at this plantation. I cried because it hurt me that I still have to love, in spite of everything I know, there was an act of genocide on people just out of pure evil. So now I'm being retrained because it's about the human race. It's about loving people. Because when I cut myself and my blood comes to the surface, it's red just like any other individual in here. So I have to rise above, and that's what Bishop is teaching us about being believers. About forgiveness is for me, not for the person that caused the problem. So I want to say, out of forgive yourself, and I ask you to forgive me for how I perceived you. And that's what this is really about. So I just wanted to say thank you.
Thank you very much, and I forgive you absolutely. And those were such powerful words. And when you were talking about going to a plantation, and we had been talking about that earlier, I want to make that commitment to you today, that you and I are going to go to that plantation. And just as somebody shared their history with me at Auschwitz, I want you to share your history with me there. And I want to bear witness to what has happened in the past to you and your people. That courage is such an important piece to it. We have to have compassion. We have to be curious about the other and curious about self. And we're not going to overcome the problems in our communities, in our families, in our society from inside our comfort zone. It's going to have to take courage. And we have to inspire each other to be courageous, to be curious, to be compassionate. You all have that power. As human beings, we have the incredible power to inspire people around us, for better or for worse. You can do it unconsciously, or you can do it with intention.
If we want to fight for freedom, let's fight for it. But let's not start events.